Softness is a strength. In this moment, a soft place can open inside where pressure loosens, where the breath is not rushed, and where the heart is allowed to guide the next step. Life can feel busy, and minds can get full. There can be setbacks, and there can be hopes that feel far away. Let the body take a slow breath. Let the shoulders fall a little. Let the jaw rest. Place one hand over the heart and one hand on the belly. Breathe in through the nose to a gentle count of 4. Hold for a calm count of 2. Exhale through the mouth to a slow count of 6. Do this 3 times. The breath is a quiet friend. Each cycle tells the nervous system, it's safe to relax, it's safe to heal, it's safe to succeed. There is no rush. There is no need to push. Success is not a fight. Success is a garden. A garden grows when the soil feels safe, when it is watered with kindness, when it receives steady care. Today, the soil is the inner world. The water is self-compassion. The light is a new belief that says, good things meet me with ease. Let us set a kind intention for this time together. The intention can be simple: clarity, calm, and success. If another word feels more true, peace, courage, openness, let that word rise and sit at the center of this practice. Speak it softly or hold it in the mind. With the next breath, loosen the area between the eyebrows. Let the neck be long. Let the feet feel the floor. Notice how the ground is reliable. It holds. It does not judge. It simply supports. The body listens to thoughts the way a child listens to a gentle guide. When thoughts are soothing, the body unwinds. When thoughts are harsh, the body tightens. Today, we speak in a soothing way. Today, we treat the body with care. Allow a few lines to be spoken within. I choose to be kind to myself. Pause. I am willing to let go of what drains me. Pause. I allow new success to arrive in a gentle way. Pause. Let those words pass through the chest as if they are warm light. No need to force belief. Willingness is enough. A tiny opening is enough. The body responds to willingness. The heart softens when it hears. It is safe to change. Place both hands over the heart for a moment and release a longer sigh. If any old tension rises, say quietly, you may loosen. You do not need to protect me in the old way. I am safe now. The inner protector, those tight muscles, that fast mind, can learn new jobs. They can learn to relax when love is here. Now make space in the room. Choose a spot that feels calm. If there is noise, let it fade to the background like a distant wave. Success loves clarity. Clarity grows in a gentle environment. This ritual will use breath, paper, pen, and a small, safe flame later on. Success is not only big leaps, it is also small, loving steps. Each small step whispers, I am worth steady care. The heart believes what it hears over time. Today, it will hear loving words. Today, it will see loving action. Take another slow breath in and a soft breath out. Let the mind settle like snow in a clear globe. Thoughts may float. Thoughts are not enemies. Thoughts are clouds that pass and change shape. What stays steady is the choice to be kind. What stays steady is the choice to open to good. Whisper a few lines to carry forward. I make space for ease. I trust my inner wisdom. I welcome supportive success. These are seeds. Seeds do not sprout by shouting at them. They sprout with warmth and patience. The same is true for the heart. There can be worry that change will be hard. There can be doubt that success will ask for strain. Let a new idea sit beside that doubt. Ease builds strength, kindness builds power, softness builds momentum. The body knows this. When the body feels safe, energy returns. When the mind feels safe, focus returns. When the heart feels safe, courage returns. Place a hand on the heart again and feel the steady beat. That rhythm is proof of life's devotion. Life is on the side of healing. Life wants to carry this intention forward. For a few moments, let the breath guide a simple grounding. Inhale to a slow count of 5, feeling the ribs widen. Hold for 1. Exhale to a slow count of 7, feeling the spine lengthen. At the bottom of the breath, rest for 1. Repeat this 3 times. On the exhale, let the shoulders drop a little more. On the inhale, let the belly soften. If the eyes wish to close, let them rest. If they prefer to stay open, let the gaze be gentle. Whisper within, peace is possible for me. Calm supports my success. Love leads each step. When this soft opening is complete, sit upright with dignity. Dignity is different from tension. Dignity is the body's way of saying, I matter. Feel that quiet truth. Let it fill the chest and the spine. Carry it into the next part of this practice. The door to success opens more easily when it is held by steady hands. Today, those hands are kind. Today, those hands belong to a person who is learning to be a friend to the self. This is enough. This is more than enough. The way forward is set by these gentle choices. Thoughts speak to the body through a language of hormones, breath, and muscle tone. When thoughts are full of fear, the breath gets shallow, the pulse can quicken, and the shoulders move up as if to guard the heart. When thoughts are kind and steady, the breath deepens, the jaw releases, and the body hears, all is well. This is why simple, caring words matter. They are not just ideas, they are signals. The body listens, the brain learns from what it repeats. When loving thoughts are repeated, the brain lays new paths. Those paths make calm easier to find next time. Those paths make focus easier to hold. Those paths make action feel safe. A gentle ritual helps the mind and body agree on change. Paper is a symbol. It holds a story for a short time. Fire is a symbol. It transforms one form into another. When a belief is written down and given to a small, safe flame, the mind sees the letting go. The eyes watch the old story turn to ash. The breath feels the release. The hands participate in the choice. This physical act speaks to a deep layer inside that words alone may not reach. It says, the old way is complete. A new way is here. Because the act is simple and repeated, the brain learns to pair release with calm and choice. With repetition, the old alarm in the body begins to quiet. Many carry layers of past strain, old rules about worth, old fears about money, old doubts about talent, old stories that said success must be forced. The nervous system can cling to these because they felt protective once. This ritual offers a kind update. It does not shame the past. It thanks the old story for trying to protect and then gives it a new job, rest. As small slips of paper burn in a safe dish, as breath stays slow, the body learns in real time. Letting go can be safe, change can be warm, success can arrive without punishment. There is also a second part to this language. After release, a new invitation is written. The paper becomes a doorway. Words like, I welcome supportive opportunities, my work is valued, I meet success with peace, money is my ally, creativity flows through me, and I trust steady steps turn ideas into gentle instructions. When these words are read with an open chest and relaxed shoulders, the body learns to associate success with softness rather than pressure. This switch is powerful. It's like turning a dimmer switch from harsh glare to soft, bright light. The space feels better, so staying in the space gets easier. When staying gets easier, consistency grows. Consistency is love in action. Affirmations are most helpful when paired with breath and simple movement. Speak them while standing with feet grounded. Speak them while one hand rests over the heart. Speak them while taking a slow walk. Speak them in the quiet just before sleep when the mind is soft and open. Speak them in the morning as light arrives, when the day is fresh and not yet crowded. Let the words be short and kind. Let them be believable. I am willing to change. I support myself in small steps. I welcome kind success. Willingness is the bridge between doubt and trust. Each repetition lays one plank. Soon there is a walkway where there used to be fog. If skepticism arises, that is also welcome. The mind wants proof. Proof comes from experience. The body will feel the difference after even a few minutes of slow breathing and kind words. Shoulders lower, eyes soften, the belly loosens. These are proofs. Then more proof arrives through action. Small, loving actions invite supportive results. A clear email, a gentle boundary, a tidy space, a brave phone call made after a calming breath. The ritual becomes a reminder that the inner world sets the tone for the outer steps. When the tone is kind, momentum builds without burning out energy. It is helpful to see this ritual as training the inner friend. There is a voice inside that speaks like a loving mentor. When that voice leads, stress eases and choices line up with peace. The paper burn ritual gives that voice a microphone. It says, "Here is the new script." The body repeats the lines and begins to trust them. Over days and weeks, old reactions loosen. New responses appear, more patience, more clarity, more readiness to receive good. This is how success starts showing up as synchronicity, support, and steady growth. Not because a fight was won, but because a friendship was restored. The friendship with the self. One more breath in, one more breath out. Notice the warmth in the hands, the calm behind the eyes, the steadiness under the feet. Whisper within, "My body hears my kind words." I release what no longer serves my good. I open to success that supports my life. These lines are simple, yet they carry real power because they link thought, breath, and feeling. This is the heart of why the ritual works. It turns a hope into a felt experience, and the body trusts what it feels. Before the ritual begins, gather the simple items with care. A small fireproof dish or bowl, a lighter or matches, plain paper, a pen that writes smoothly, a cup or bowl of water nearby, a damp cloth or kitchen towel folded in reach. Choose a place with fresh air, such as near an open window. If there is a fan, keep it low and gentle. Remove anything flammable from the area. The fire will be small, and only tiny pieces of paper will be used at a time. Safety is love. Love does not rush. Love does not multitask while a flame is present. This is a quiet, focused moment. Plan a time when there is space to be present. Early morning can be beautiful because the day is new and the mind is less crowded. Evening can be sweet because the day can be released with it. Pick a time that feels calm, even if it is short. 5 to 10 minutes of full attention carries more healing than an hour of distraction. Silence devices or place them away from reach. If soft music helps, keep it very low. Light can be gentle. A lamp, a candle placed far from paper or daylight. Make the seat simple and stable. If sitting on the floor feels right, place a cushion and keep the dish on a tile or tray. If a table is better, clear a small area and allow the body to sit tall and relaxed. Before any flame is lit, set the energy of the space. A clear intention makes a clear path. Whisper, "This is a safe and loving practice." I move slowly and gently. I choose care in every step. Take 3 slow breaths with one hand over the heart. On the exhale, let the body soften. This anchors the nervous system so that the association with the ritual is peace. Over time, the very sight of the dish and paper will cue calm, because calm is what was practiced here. Prepare 2 sheets of paper. On one, the release page, old beliefs will be written later. doubts, fears, habits that drain energy, patterns that block success. On the other, the invite page, new beliefs will be shaped, supportive thoughts, clear goals stated kindly, and one small action to take next. Keep the two pages separate. This signals the mind that the past and the future have different containers. It reduces confusion. It helps focus. Place the pen beside the papers and the dish before you. Put the water and the damp cloth within easy reach. This is not to create alarm. It is to create a sense of being held. Safety held in the setup becomes safety held in the body. Wear clothing that feels comfortable and does not dangle near the dish. Tie back long hair. Check the floor around the area. Make sure pets and little ones are not in the space during the burning step. If anything in the body feels uneasy at any point, pause. There is always the choice to stop and return later. A ritual is not a test. It is a kindness. Kindness respects limits. Speak a few simple lines to bless the tools. These items serve my good. This space holds peace. This practice opens clear paths. Hold the pen and feel gratitude for the way it will carry thoughts onto paper. Touch the bowl and feel gratitude for the way it will hold the small flame safely. Touch the water and feel gratitude for the way it will cool and protect. Gratitude is not decoration. Gratitude turns simple objects into partners in healing. Set a short time frame for this first practice. 10 to 15 minutes is wonderful. If only 5 are available, that can still be powerful. Quality is more valuable than length. Promise to be fully present for the time that is chosen. Whisper, I am here for me. This promise feeds the deep part of the heart that has waited for steady care. That part will begin to trust again. Take 3 more slow breaths before writing. On the inhale, say quietly, in. On the exhale, say quietly, out. Let the stomach rise and fall. Let the chest be soft. Let the mind be curious but calm. When the last breath settles, touch the ground or the chair. Feel its support. Say, support is here. This simple line is a helpful anchor throughout the practice. If the mind wanders, touch the grounding surface and say it again. Support is here. Place the release page on top. The writing will come in the next part of the journey, yet knowing where it will go frees the mind to relax. Tuck the invite page underneath. The new story is safe and waiting. Keep the dish empty for now. The fire will come later in small, safe moments. There is no need to picture it now. The setup is its own loving step. It sends a clear message. This practice will be done with care. Care invites calm. Calm invites clarity. Clarity invites success. A short affirmation sequence can seal the preparation. Speak softly, pausing between each line. I prepare with care. Pause. I am safe as I create change. Pause. I welcome the success that matches my peace. Pause. Let these lines settle in the heart and in the belly. Sip a little water. Notice the taste. Presence is built from simple noticing. The mind learns that here, in this space, life can slow down and feel good. Now that the space is set, the tools are blessed, and the body is grounded, there is a sweet readiness in the air. It may feel like a gentle opening in the chest, or a lightness around the eyes, or a sense of steady feet. Trust that. Trust what is soft, steady, and kind. The ritual is already working because the inner world has shifted into care. The garden has been watered. The soil is ready. The seed of success is in the palm. With each small step, that seed will meet the light, and life will meet it with support. Take the release page and sit with it like a kind friend. Let the breath be soft and steady. The point of this page is not to judge the past, but to free energy that has been tied up in old stories. Begin with simple lines. The story that drains me says, and let the rest follow. Keep the sentences short. One thought per line. If the mind wants to explain, allow it to, and then return to short, clear lines. Write what has been carried for too long. Fears about worth, beliefs about struggle, habits that numb, patterns that lead to delay. Add gentle truth. When this story started, it was trying to protect. Protection was needed once. Now a new way is welcome. Pause and scan the body from the brow to the jaw, the throat, the chest, the belly, the back, the hips, the thighs, the calves, the feet. Notice where tightness lives. Place a hand over that area and breathe into it for a count of 4, hold for 2, and out for 6. While breathing, write a line that names that place. Tension in my chest that says I must hurry. Another breath. Tension in my jaw that says words are not safe. Another breath. Tension in my belly that says success will abandon me. Let each line meet air and ink. The body likes it when feelings are named and honored. Naming brings light. Light brings soft release. If numbers help focus the mind, add a simple rating beside a line. From 0 to 10, it is not a score, it is a signpost. Fear of being seen, 7. Belief that money needs suffering, 6. Habit of overwork, 8. Habit of delay, 5. Later, ratings can be checked again to notice how they change. Even a shift from 7 to 6 is progress. Progress is not a sprint, it is a gentle walk taken often. If the mind says, "This is small," answer with kindness. Small steps count. Small steps are real. Keep language clean and compassionate. Use phrases like, "I once believed," "I learned to think," "I felt safer when I," rather than harsh labels. This makes the nervous system feel respected, which helps it relax. If tears come, let them come. If laughter comes, let it come. If nothing comes, that is also fine. The presence being offered to the self is the healing. The words are simply a path that presence can walk upon. Here are prompts to guide the pen if it pauses. I release loyalty to struggle because my peace matters. I release the old rule that says success must be hard. I release the need to shrink to make others comfortable. I release the belief that good things cannot last. I release the habit of proving worth through exhaustion. Keep the lines short. After each one, whisper, "And I let you rest." The body hears that line. The old beliefs hear it too. They loosen because rest is safe. If the page fills, do not force more. One page is enough to start. If the page feels empty, write only a few lines and stop. Depth is not measured in volume. Depth is measured in sincerity and presence. If anger or shame rises, place a hand over the heart and say, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe. Your job is complete. You may rest." This simple appreciation softens defenses and opens a path to let go with less strain. When the release lines are complete for now, close the eyes and breathe. Roll the shoulders forward and back, gently circle the neck, open and close the hands. These small movements tell the body that change is happening with care. The nervous system learns through repetition and sensation. Let it learn that this practice brings softness, not force. This is how safety grows. Safety opens the door for success to arrive and stay. It can help to write a final paragraph to gather the release page into a clear intention. Keep it plain and warm. I am willing to let go of what drains me. I allow peace to guide my work, my money, my relationships, and my focus. I give permission for the old story to rest. Read it softly. Notice the breath. Notice any space that opens inside. Even a small feeling of space is a sign that energy is returning to support new growth. Affirmations may be added at the bottom in 2 or 3 short lines. Choose what feels real enough to repeat. I can be honest and still be safe. I set down what no longer serves my good. I am gentle with the part of me that learned to fear. These lines are like balm. They do not push, they soothe. They remind the mind and body that inner change can be held with love. Fold the release page once and set it near the dish. Do not burn yet. That step will come later, after the inviting page is written. The order matters. Letting go creates a space, and then it is helpful to fill that space with a kind, clear new story. Space without guidance can call the old habits back out of routine. Space with guidance becomes a home for peace. Now take the invite page and place it in front. This page is a doorway. The words here will be present tense, kind, and grounded in daily life. Begin by defining success in a way that includes both outcome and feeling. Outcome might be steady income, aligned work, clear focus, balanced rest, growing skill. Feeling might be ease, clarity, joy, safety, gratitude. A success that is only numbers without feeling can tire the heart. A success that is only feeling without action can stop at the dream. Together they form a whole path. Write lines like, "Success for me feels calm and steady. My work serves with love and clarity. Money supports me in a clean and kind way. Opportunities meet me at the right time. My creativity flows, and I follow it in small steps. Keep each line simple. Keep the breath slow. If the mind wants proof, offer a small daily action under a line. I send one clear email each morning. I spend 10 minutes on focused practice. I tidy one small space before beginning work. I step outside for fresh air before big tasks." Actions that take 5 to 15 minutes are a strong bridge between intention and reality. Let the body be part of this writing. After a line is written, pause and notice where in the body it lands. A line that is true brings a sense of warmth or lightness. A line that is too far from belief may feel tight. If tightness shows up, soften the line until it becomes accessible. For example, if "I am wealthy now" tightens the chest, shift to "I welcome growing wealth with peace," or "I am learning to receive." The body relaxes when belief is believable. Believability is not weakness. It is wise pacing. Let the page include both identity and behavior. Identity lines sound like, "I am a calm and capable steward of my life. I am a kind and focused learner. I am open to support." Behavior lines sound like, "I use my calendar to protect quiet work time. I speak clearly and gently. I track wins to build trust in myself." The blend creates a living script that the mind and body can follow with ease. A few invitation prompts if needed. I welcome success that feels like, I live each day with, my relationship with money is, my work grows through, I receive support through, I give to myself by. Fill in those lines with simple truths that feel good. Then add one anchor sentence, short and strong. I choose peace-based success. This anchor can be repeated during the day like a small bell. Consider a brief gratitude line for future casting. Thank you for the help I see and the help I don't yet see. Gratitude opens doors because it signals trust. Trust calms the nervous system. A calm nervous system allows the prefrontal mind to think clearly and make wise choices. Wise choices are little keys that open the right doors at the right times. Affirmations for this page can be short and rhythmic. I am open. I am ready. I am guided. I welcome income that respects my life. I meet my tasks with calm and care. I take small steps and they add up. Read each line softly while breathing. Place a hand over the heart and let the words sink in. If one line feels especially good, circle it. That line can become a main mantra for the next week. Finish the invite page with one clear next step for today. Keep it small. I will send one email with a kind, clear request. I will spend 10 minutes on the skill that grows my work. I will review my budget with compassion. I will rest for 15 minutes so my body can renew. Write it, then commit in the heart to follow through. Following through on one small action creates trust. Trust creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Fold the invite page once and keep it separate from the release page. Take a breath and sense the difference inside. One page carries what is ready to go. The other carries what is ready to grow. This simple division helps the mind stay organized and helps the body feel safe. Safe minds and bodies welcome success because they recognize it as support, not threat. Now that both pages are prepared, the step-by-step ritual can begin in a safe and focused manner. Sit with a straight yet relaxed spine. Place the fireproof dish on a stable surface. Keep the cup of water and the damp cloth within easy reach. Check the airflow. No drafts. No loose fabric near the dish. If at any point unease appears, pause. There is no urgency in healing. Steady care is more powerful than speed. Start with breath. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Repeat 3 times. Bring the release page close. Read the first line softly. Let the eyes meet the words. Whisper, "Thank you for trying to protect me. Your job is complete." Tear that single line from the page into a small strip. Place only that strip in the dish. Light the edge with care and watch. Keep attention in the body and in the flame. As the paper turns to ash, exhale through the mouth like a gentle wind. If the flame grows stronger than expected, use the damp cloth to cover the dish and remove oxygen, or drop a bit of water to cool it. Safety is the first kindness. Move slowly, one strip at a time. Read, thank, tear, place, light, watch, breathe. This pace helps the mind and body fully process release. There is no need to rush to the end. Release is not a race. It is a series of kind choices. If an emotion rises, place a hand on the heart and say, "I am safe as I release." If the body trembles, let it tremble a little. The energy is leaving. Then take a sip of water and pause before the next strip. Keep going until the lines that feel ready today have been offered to the flame. If some lines feel too tender to burn now, leave them on the page for another day. Respect for inner timing is part of the medicine. When the last strip for today has cooled, stir the ash gently with a safe tool to ensure no ember remains. Touch the outside of the dish to confirm it is not hot. If it is warm, wait before clearing. When fully cool, ashes can be returned to the earth, or rinsed away with water, or kept for a day to reflect on the change. Choose what feels peaceful. Before moving to the invite page, pause. Place both hands over the heart. Notice the breath and the space inside. Speak a simple line, "There is room in me for good." This line signals the nervous system that release has created space for growth, not emptiness to fear. Sip water, roll the shoulders, let the jaw relax. The body is learning that letting go brings calm. Now bring the invite page forward. Read the first line aloud. Feel it in the chest. Let the shoulders rest. If the line feels good, repeat it once more with a steady voice. After reading, press the palm to the heart and breathe. Move to the next line. Some like to touch the crown of the head, the forehead, the throat, the heart, the belly as a way to place the lines in the body. This is optional. The most important part is presence and sincerity. Seal the invite page with one action vow for today. Speak it aloud. Today I take this one kind step. If helpful, write the step on a small card or set a gentle reminder. Keep the invite page in a safe place, a journal, a desk drawer, a bedside table. It can be read each morning for a week. Repetition is not about force. It is about teaching the mind and body the new path with warmth. To close the ritual, thank the tools again. Thank the flame for its transforming power. Thank the water for its cooling care. Thank the body for its courage. If it feels right, wash the dish and fold the damp cloth. These simple acts of order tell the mind the practice is complete for now. Completion gives a sense of peace and readiness for the next small action. End with a short affirmation sequence, spoken slowly. I am safe as I change. I welcome gentle success. I move with calm, clarity, and care. Let silence follow the last line. In that silence, feel the new space inside. That space is not empty. It is full of possibility. Carry it into the day with one kind step. Over time, many kind steps add up to a life that feels aligned, supported, and blessed. Affirmations work best when they are spoken like soft truth, not like pressure. Short, kind lines settle into the heart when breath is steady and the body feels safe. Begin with a pair of simple rhythms, one for releasing the old story, one for welcoming the new. For release, a few lines can be, this fear can rest, this pressure can soften, this rule is complete, this weight can go. Say them slowly, one at a time, with a gentle exhale after each line. For success, a few lines can be, calm opens my path, kind work grows, support meets me, peace guides my choices. Speak them with a quiet inhale before each line, as if receiving fresh air and new light. The body learns through repetition and feeling. When breath and words move together, the nervous system begins to link safety with change. That link is powerful. It turns an idea into a felt experience. Choose only one or two lines for the day. Too many at once can blur the intention. Let a line be like a favorite song, simple and steady. Speak it first thing in the morning, before the day gets busy. Speak it midday, when focus needs a hand. Speak it as evening comes, when the mind unwinds. These moments are doorways. The mind is softer and ready to learn. If the voice inside says the line feels too big, soften it until it lands with ease. I am successful can become I am learning to welcome success. I am wealthy can become I welcome growing wealth with peace. Believability brings the body on board. The body is the best ally. When it agrees, change lasts. Pair each line with a simple breath pattern. Inhale through the nose for 4, pause for 2, exhale through the mouth for 6. Say the line on the exhale as if releasing it into the space around, or inhale and say the line silently inside, then exhale with a soft smile. Smiles are signals. They tell the brain, we are safe. Safety lets the deeper part of the mind open to new instructions. Keep shoulders soft, jaw relaxed, and feet grounded on the floor. Even a slight bend in the knees tells the body it is free to move and adapt. Affirmations are not meant to deny honest feelings. If sadness rises, pause and place a hand over the heart. Speak a bridging line. All feelings can be held with care. Breathe until the wave passes, then return to the main line. This teaches the mind that truth and kindness can live in the same room. That lesson grows self-trust. Self-trust grows results. Keep a small card or note with the day's line in a pocket or near a work area. Each glance gives a microdose of calm and direction. Over a week, those microdoses add up to real momentum. A gentle way to weave affirmations into daily life is to link them to actions already in place. While washing hands, say, I release what I no longer need. While pouring water, say, I receive what nourishes me. While putting on shoes, say, I step into calm success. While turning off lights at night, say, "I rest so that peace can grow." This is habit stacking. It attaches new cues to old routines so that practice is effortless. Effortless practice is consistent practice. Consistency writes new pathways in the brain that make calm and focus easier to access. If doubt speaks up, "This is silly. This is too simple," thank the mind for trying to protect. Doubt often believes it is keeping disappointment away. Offer it a new job. "Help me notice small wins today." Then give it something to notice, a deeper breath, a kinder thought, one task done with care. Affirmations are not magic words that force the world to change. They are loving directions that help the inner world find alignment. Aligned thoughts and feelings lead to aligned actions. Aligned actions open fitting doors. There is no strain in this. There is steady warmth. Keep a gentle cadence. 5 slow repetitions in the morning, 5 at midday, 5 in the evening is beautiful. If time is tight, 2 repetitions said with full presence are better than 10 said with a racing mind. Quality over quantity invites the heart to trust what is being said. Over a week, choose a single focus line. Over a month, rotate through 2 or 3 lines that cover release, success, and self-support. At the end of each week, ask softly, "Which line felt most true in my body?" Let that answer guide the next choice. This is how the practice becomes personal and powerful. Mirror work adds a tender depth because the eyes meet the truth of the present moment. Standing before a mirror, let the gaze be soft and kind. No inspection, no score, just a friendly meeting. Place one hand over the heart and one hand on the belly. Feel warmth under the palm. Allow a small, genuine smile to rise. Nothing forced. Speak one short line from the invite page, slowly. "I welcome supportive success." Pause and notice any shift in breath. Then speak a release line. "This old fear can rest." Pause again. Alternate like this for 1 to 3 minutes. If the inner critic begins to speak, meet it with a calm answer. "Thank you for your concern. You helped once. I lead with kindness now." Then return to the chosen line. The mirror is not for perfect faces or perfect lives. It is for honest eyes and honest hearts. Honest hearts grow easily when treated with gentleness. Keep shoulders soft and jaw relaxed. Lower the shoulders slightly after each line, as if placing down a parcel that does not need to be carried anymore. Add a light somatic anchor to help the body store the new feeling. Gently tap over the center of the chest with 2 fingers, slow and soft, while repeating the line. Or place a palm flat over the heart and draw a tiny circle in a soothing rhythm. Or cradle the opposite upper arm with the free hand for a few seconds after speaking. These motions tell the body, comfort is here. When comfort is linked to supportive words, the nervous system learns to pair success with calm instead of strain. Keep the practice brief and regular. 2 minutes in the morning can be enough to set the tone. If time allows, add a 2-minute check-in in the evening. In the evening, the line can be, "Good work today," even if it was small. This message nourishes the inner worker. The inner worker thrives when seen and thanked. Thriving workers create beautiful lives, one task at a time. If tears arise during mirror work, let them flow. If laughter arrives, let it rise. If numbness appears, that is also a message. The system is protecting. Offer warmth without pushing. Numbness, you may soften when you are ready. We move gently. Over days and weeks, small signs of thawing appear. A deeper breath, easier eye contact, a softer jaw. These are milestones worthy of quiet celebration. They show that the practice is reaching deep layers with respect. A small ritual can close each mirror session. Smile again, even slightly. Nod to the reflection as one would to a dear friend who is learning a new skill. Speak a blessing line. Peace leads my actions. Turn away slowly, carrying that softness into the next step of the day. The mirror becomes a trusted altar of kindness, not a stage for judgment. This shift changes everything. Daily micro-practices turn hope into a structure that holds. Begin with a 3-line journal each day. Line 1, one thing released today. Line 2, one win, however small. Line 3, one next tiny action. This can be done in 1 minute in the morning or evening. The brain loves closure. When it sees release, win, and next step, it calms down and focuses. Write in clear, short lines. Keep the notebook where it is easy to reach. Consistency grows when tools are easy to touch. Layer gratitude in a simple way that feels natural. Write 1 line of thanks for proof of progress. Thank you for the clear thought. Thank you for the friendly note. Thank you for the breath that steadied me. Thank you for the paid bill. Gratitude is not a performance. It is a way of noticing the seeds that are sprouting. When sprouts are noticed, care becomes easier. Care leads to growth. Growth leads to harvest. Set a gentle 21-day cycle. For 3 weeks, repeat a short version of the ritual each week. Write a few new release lines, burn small strips safely, read the invite lines, and take 1 action right away. Track mood, energy, and clarity with a simple scale from 0 to 10. Jot a single number each evening. Patterns will emerge. Certain actions will raise the number. Certain habits will lower it. This is not a test. It is loving data. Loving data helps the mind choose wisely. Use the 2-minute door when resistance shows up. Start a task for 2 minutes only. Once started, staying longer often becomes easy. If not, 2 minutes still count. 2 minutes done with love is better than 30 minutes powered by dread. A life changes through many 2-minute doors. Stack 2 minutes across the day. 2 minutes of breath, 2 minutes of tidying, 2 minutes of a key skill, 2 minutes of kind outreach. By evening, these add up to a solid foundation that success can trust. Give the calendar a voice that protects peace. Block small pockets for focused work, for rest, for learning, and for delight. Short, protected time grows quality. Quality creates results. Results build trust. Trust makes the next step easier. If schedules feel crowded, begin with 1 5-minute block for focus and 1 for breath. Build from there. The point is not perfection. The point is a gentle, repeatable rhythm. Troubleshooting is part of love. If sleep has been light, make rest the first success. If food has been rushed, make nourishment the action of the day. If clutter has grown, clear 1 surface only. If inboxes overflow, send 1 clean, kind reply. If motivation dips, return to breath and 1 line, calm leads me. The inner critic will say it is not enough. Smile softly and say, enough to move me forward. That smile holds the truth. Invite support in 2 ways, inward and outward. Inward support comes from the inner friend, the voice cultivated in mirror work and affirmations. Outward support comes from simple, clear requests made with dignity, a deadline adjusted, a task divided, a shared solution found. Support is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. A garden thrives with sun and water and care. A life thrives with kindness, structure, and support. Close each day by looking at the 3-line journal. Circle 1 win, speak it aloud. This moved me. Go to sleep with a gentle line. My body restores as I rest. Sleep becomes an ally. Morning meets a rested heart. A rested heart makes good choices with ease. As this practice settles in, a natural closing arises. Softness has shown real strength. Breath has become a steady friend. The paper burn ritual has taught the mind and body that letting go can be safe and inviting success can be calm. Affirmations have stitched new language into the day. Mirror work has brought kindness to the eyes. Daily micro steps have built a walkway across old doubt. This is what success looks like when it is rooted in love, not a chase, but a steady opening, not a battle, but a gentle alignment. Carry one simple commitment forward, one kind thought, one kind breath, one kind step. These three are enough to keep the door open. The world responds to this openness with fitting chances, supportive people, and well-timed guidance. When those arrive, receive them with gratitude and clear action. Then return to the inner space, thank the heart, and choose the next small step. In this rhythm, success is not a distant peak. Success is a daily presence, a felt sense of rightness in the body, a quiet trust in the mind, and a warm glow in the heart. Let a final sequence be spoken now, slowly, with a hand over the heart. I am safe as I change. Calm opens my path. I welcome gentle success. I act with peace and clarity. I am guided and supported. Pause after the last line. Feel the quiet. That quiet is the verdict. A new way is here. It is kind, it is steady, it is powerful. Step into the day with that power wrapped in softness and let life meet it with the support it has been waiting to give.